Just got home. It's Wednesday. I just got my hair dyed. Looks super blonde because it is, but I love it. And for everyone that's gonna ask, yes, I am pregnant and I dyed my hair. There's a lot of conflicting information online. Michael is like friends with a lot of people at the salon we go to. So he went in and talked to the manager and the owner actually. The owner was like, listen, I've dyed my hair through all 2 or 3 of my pregnancies. I know it's fine, but if there's any sort of like concern, I don't want something to happen and then her feel like it was us. So talk to your doctor or whatever. So I called my midwife clinic and I was like, this is probably a really dumb question. You're gonna think I'm horrible for even asking, but like, can I get my hair dyed? And she's like, absolutely, totally okay. That's not a thing. And it's definitely a thing that I thought was a thing, but you can get your hair dyed if you're pregnant. My midwife said the only concern is if you're in like a really small room, like a bathroom, and dyeing your hair, inhaling those fumes. But it's a very large, very well ventilated salon. So I was like, I'm gonna get questions, so I'm just gonna. We got in last night at midnight. Michael was convinced we weren't gonna make it, and I was like, no. He thought we were gonna get stuck in Salt Lake City. I had to run to our plane in Salt Lake City. And then we got home at midnight and there was no Ubers. There was 3 taxis and there was like 3 other flights that got in. So those all got taken. Thankfully, Michael downloaded the Lyft app real quick and there was one guy out driving. So we snagged him. Good morning. It is, I don't even know if I almost said Tuesday, but it's Thursday. I have caught up with my gratitude journal. I don't know if you can see, that's how many gratitudes I have from the past several months. So many pages of gratitude. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna do some morning pages because I haven't done that since February 6th. Michael handed this to me and I was like, oh, did you give me a coffee this morning? And he's like, no, it was in the microwave. And I was like, that's where I put my coffee. This coffee is from February 5th and it's February 21st today. So this is an over 2-week-old coconut milk latte that I got the morning we left. I don't know if we were on like a plane or we were in Phoenix, and I was like, oh my God, my coffee. Where did I leave my coffee? Because I knew it was just gonna be sitting somewhere festering for over 2 weeks. So found it. We're gonna put it out of arm's reach, but I'm like, why would you put that in front of me? What if you put it there and then you would have left and I would have thought you got it for me this morning, would have drank it, and it would have been 2 weeks old. We're gonna listen to some music and we're going to do some morning pages. Also, I'm doing some laundry, much needed laundry, and pants don't really fit anymore, even though like I'm tiny. I'm bigger than I was and I forget that, but then I look back at pictures and I was like, God, it's such a tiny waist. Even like these sweatpants are starting to get tight, which is not good because they're one of the last pants. So it needs to get warm soon so I can start wearing dresses and overalls and that sort of stuff because just nothing fits. I do have a pair of maternity leggings that I got, which I love, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna be living in those for the next 2 months until it gets warm. But thankfully we're gonna be going to Texas and then Florida and Guadalupe, so that will be warm weather and I can wear, I'm bringing my overalls. I can't wait. So let's journal. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna journal. I am so happy I just sat down and filmed 3 freaking videos, even though it's Thursday and I'm already behind on my videos for this week. I feel like this thing is worth documenting. I've known about B-School for a while, and last year I tried to win a scholarship for it and I didn't win, but it's something that like keeps popping back up and is definitely on my mind. A few months ago, I was like, I'm gonna look into it again, and so I looked into it and the application process wasn't open, so I was like, okay, I'll put myself on the list and then we'll see how I'm feeling when it comes out. It's open. This gal that was like a mentor for me back when I started FemHead, and she's the reason that like courses exist, my website exists, so much exists, and she took it, and there's another gal I follow that took it. They are affiliates for it. It came back up and it's open, and like they have an affiliate for it, so if you sign up through them, they get money, which I love, helping people that I believe in. They then offer a ton of their programs, which I'm so interested in. All of Vienda's work I know I absolutely love, and I'm just kind of getting into this other gal and I love her too. So what I did, my nerdy little self, is I went through and I wrote out what B-School will give me. And I was talking to Michael about it last night at dinner, and he was like super excited about it. And he's like, I think you should totally do it. I think it'd be really beneficial. I think you'll teach me things from it. I look at it as, I knew I wanted to take a course this year. Is that a FAM certification course? Is that some sort of like anatomy, health related course at like a local college here? What is it? The thing that keeps popping into my mind and I keep thinking about is, I went to school for journalism, English, and women's studies, women and gender studies. Took absolutely no business classes, and I am now running my own business, and I have very little background in it, and I've taught myself so much through Google. But I feel like there's so much I don't know, and I feel like I'm kind of at, not like a plateau, this is how far I can get. I just feel like I'm very stagnant right now, and I have been lately. I want to get back to where there's like the excitement, there's the potential, there's, you know, I can see the success and the growth and, you know, the future and everything. Marketing is one of those things where I feel like your grandparent on trying to use Facebook, conversions and SEO, and I've taught myself a lot, but I feel like once I learn something and I understand it, I can really implement it in just like business stuff. And so I'm gonna do it. I have it pulled up right now on my computer, the application, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my camera. We're gonna register for this. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. So I thought I would get you signed out. So personal information, my name, my email, business name, Femhead, billing information. Okay, credit card. I'm not gonna tell you that. Please take all my money. This is me clicking enroll now. Oh my God. I'm like, this is such like a nervous excitement. I did it. Okay, you're all set. Here's what happens next. Oh my God, that was so easy. That was too easy. I'm like, Fred, look at me. Okay, I'm gonna email Vanna now and tell her I signed up and I used her link, so I hope she gets it. Put my credit card away and don't touch it for a very long time. I always feel so productive when I clear out my email inbox. It means I've gone through and I've sorted through the important ones, I responded to important ones, organized them into folders. I just went through my like potential collab sponsorship folder and sent out sponsorship packages to the ones I'm interested in. Don't often hear back once I send out sponsorship packages. I also had like 3 collab requests, but they emailed me like, congrats, you're pregnant. Do you want to collab on this product? And I'm like, I can't test it out because I'm pregnant, and so that wouldn't be fair to you guys because I can't test it out. And so I'd just be like, try this product, get pregnant, and I don't know. Just, I know people do it, but it just seems so skeezy to me, and I'm not doing it. I need to talk to our manager, tell her to have the maintenance man come fix our freaking blinds that have been broken for a while. And I've had the bed moved for a while, and I want to put that room back together because I like having the bed to put my stuff on. Gotta put it on the floor now. It's only noon, 12:30, and I'm feeling so productive and good and energetic and just great. Michael just texted me, and I texted him forever ago, but he never responded. So I'm gonna text him back now. Text him, I was like, oh my goodness, I did it. I signed up for B-School, like, ah. And he said, wow, that's so awesome. And I said, I'm really excited. I need to go get a binder and a notebook to get ready to learn, like the good old days, winky face. Oh, it's a joke. I don't know if he's gonna get it. Sometimes he doesn't get my jokes and I'm so funny and he doesn't get them. So I finished editing that video and got it scheduled. And it is time for me to go move my body just a little bit. So I have been trying to, even if it is just, you know, 20 to 30 minutes of walking on the treadmill. My room is like a mess because I just don't have what I need. Okay, so we're gonna change and then go down there. So I'm in the back room right now at my desk because I started editing a video on here. So I need to get back on here to finish editing it, and we're gonna edit this video, but I'm gonna stop blabbing. Happy Monday, you guys. I had my second midwife appointment this morning and it went great. It was really quick, really easy. I like the gal I had. Not much to say about it. I got put on a waiting list for a birthing class because apparently those sold up pretty fast. And I was like, she's like, we're booked through August. And I was like, I'm due at the beginning of August. And she's like, I'll put you on the wait list. So I'm trying something new this week and I don't have much time to talk about it because it will mess up my schedule. But I am block scheduling tasks. I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna keep filling in my content calendar. I have all the ideas, I'm just arranging them into when I want to do them. So I have 5 slides to post to my Instagram story and I think I'm gonna do it today. I'm really hopeful it worked. Oh, I love it. Yes, okay, I did it. Oh, I did it. Okay, so now I'm gonna back to social media calendar. Oh, all right, so it is 11:52 and I have just spent 2 hours, I want to say. An hour and a half. Yes, an hour and a half working on my social media calendar. All right, so it is actually 1:30 and I had scheduled until 2 to work on content notes if I needed to, but I don't. So I'm gonna go get ready and we're gonna go down to the gym for a little bit. I'm just gonna walk on the treadmill for a bit, maybe answer some like Instagram stuff, check my emails, and then do a couple weighted things. I left my like water container at the midwife clinic today. Oh, headphones. I think once it gets warm out, I definitely want to start running. As long as I can go and just move my body for a little bit, just even if it's just walking, which it has been, I'm gonna be fine with it. So, and we're ready, let's go. I just got back from the gym. I did 20 minutes at like a decent, not like a decent pace, but like a pace at an incline. And then I did 3 sets of thick resistance band around my thighs. I do like 10 one way and then come back 10. You know, one leg out 10 times, one leg back 10 times, and then do that on the other side. 10 weighted squats with, I think I did 20 pounds. I have some time scheduled out to tidy, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of that time, and then we're gonna start working on my content calendar again. I mean, not my content calendar, my social media calendar. So now it's about 2:20, and I have blocked out till 3 to exercise and then tidy up, which I'm already done with. So I'm eating some clementines and everything, bagel with some hummus. Currently on a roll of finding photos for my social media calendar, but Michael is looking at new offices and he wants my input. So he's coming to pick me up so I can go look at some spaces with him. Excuse the horrible lighting. I'm going to make gnocchi and then sit in the bathtub and eat it. I can't wait. It's so cold outside. That's fine. I got 2 weeks worth of content scheduled on Instagram, so I'm so excited for that. So good morning and happy Tuesday. We are still out in the kitchen because maintenance guy never came to fix the blinds, so that desk is still out of commission, but it's okay. Like, I like this. There's a lot of space to spread myself out at. And thankfully Michael hasn't been like, your crap's everywhere. So right now I'm working on my social media calendar. So thankfully I got done with like journaling and stuff a little bit early. So I was like, you know what? I'm super excited. I want to give it a go. I posted on Instagram yesterday about how I was trying to like block scheduling tasks. I had someone say, oh, have you ever heard of the Kantan method? Is it a method? He uses it. He uses Trello, but you can do it on paper on like a whiteboard, and he totally recommends it. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna Google it. I was like on the toilet, and so I Googled it. And I was like, you know what? This could be perfect for creating my social media calendar for Instagram, because I just haven't found a system to go through the different steps and know where I am and kind of like get it all done. So I freaking downloaded Trello right there on the toilet. So now I have one for my social media calendar, but like when I say social media, I'm really focusing on Instagram because I don't really care about Twitter. I find that it's so much easier to keep up with it all when I do it in a manner like this, and I just kind of do it all at once or do it in big chunks rather than like, oh, today what should I post an Instagram thing about? I don't have any photos, I don't know what to, and like it doesn't happen. So this is what we're looking at. So this is like the ones that I don't have posts yet, but this is where everything started. And then these are the ones I've slid over that I'm like, okay, next I'm gonna go through and write content for these 4. And then these are all the ones that I need to find photos for. These are ones that have photos but are not scheduled. Sorry, my dishwasher is actually kind of loud. So I've got all of the posts figured out, and I have like the content written for them. So they're either in the need photo column or they need to be scheduled column. So now is where I go through and I choose photos for everything. And this is probably my least favorite part of like scheduling Instagram posts, is because it's like, it's so picture based and it's so visually based. And so you want a good photo, but you don't always have like the best photos. And I know people that like are professional on Instagram have photo shoots and stuff, but I'm not there yet. There's a train going by. I kind of eat a little bit of my breakfast. So it's 10:04 now. I just reached my limit on my free posts for the month, and later. That's okay because it's time to film videos, which means I gotta get ready. I gotta go set up, get all my things together, and film. Well, yeah, so I'm ready. I'm not gonna change my outfit because, to be honest, I don't care that much. So we're gonna wear what I'm wearing. Let's just get cracking because I've already used up 24 minutes of my 2 hours. So I'm gonna set you down, get everything set up, and let's get rolling. Let's film. That battery's almost dead. This battery's almost dead. I'm killing it today. Should have been charging that, but I wasn't, so. Okay, so just quickly film that video. That was 10 to 12 minutes, and that's usually, depending on the video, that's usually how long it takes. That camera battery actually needs to be charged, so we're charging it right now, and we're gonna kind of clean up my little, you know, what I set out to film as the background and everything. Once the camera is charged, they're going to go in here, and it looks like way worse than it actually is. There's a bunch of stuff over here that's the bedding for the bed that's right here. Let's take a pit stop in my bedroom. Sorry, it's really dark. I have the blinds slightly shut. Both Michael and I took pills with us on our last trip to Phoenix and then Southern California. I think it was this one. It was one of my blue ones. I don't know if you remember this from a previous vlog, but these blue ones are from the sheet set that Bedscape sent me, and I am really obsessed with the blue color. I just think it goes really nicely with the dark wood in our room, as well as this picture we have above our bed. And we're gonna be getting new blackout curtains. I think that will just really tie in even more. We got sent 2 pillowcases, a fitted sheet and then a flat sheet, but honestly, who uses the flat sheet? I don't. It's kicked to the bottom, and then it's just an extra step in making your bed, and I'm not about that. So the only issue is we don't have king size pillows, and apparently king size pillows are huge. And so it's fine, we just kind of like fold it up like this. In my mind, they're very soft sheets. You know, sometimes you can have ones that catch on your skin, especially with it being so dry and wintry and just gross out, but I find that these are just very soft, a really nice thickness. So if you're curious, Bedscape is an American based brand. I believe the sheets and everything are designed at a place in New York. One thing I like is that these are 100% cotton, which I appreciate. Along with them being 100% cotton, they are also chemical free, which is great. There's a time and a place for them, but I don't need them in my bedding. Free shipping, which is always great, especially since we're all used to free 2-day shipping these days. And because they send them out from online, they cut out a lot of like the middleman costs, and so they're much more affordable for you. So if you guys are interested, I have the color Sky. I will include a link in the description box for you guys to get 30% off. So if you're looking for new sheets and you're like me and you have a hard time like choosing them or finding, like, it's just like there's so many out there, you know, go use my 30% off and get yourself some sheets. So what I've just done in my few minutes is I went through and cleared out the junk from my email, so I know when I come back to it in an hour, there might be some new emails, you know, but for the most part, it's just stuff that I can look at and not junk. Wish I had some hot chocolate to drink. That sounds really nice right now. So I got both videos filmed. I am currently on my lunch half hour, and I have until 2:15, it turns out, to do everything else for the day. So I am back from the gym. I've just been listening to like a little bit of a podcast each day. I'm just gonna kind of take a mental break right now because I already got all the tasks done that I wanted to get done today. So I'm just gonna take a little break since I'm gonna be schlepping stuff around here in a little bit. Okay, so I watched like one video and then I was like, I wanna be doing stuff. So I am currently scheduling Friday's blog post because I have videos scheduled for this week and I don't have my blog post. Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask and I'm not doing a very good job right now. And then I think I'm going to import footage I just filmed. That way I can edit it tomorrow in the car. I have hit a small wall. I'm importing the footage to my external at the moment. And I think I might take a 15-minute nap. So while this imports, I'm going to go lay out the stuff I'm going to change into and then lay down in bed for whatever time I have left. Might check back in, but if I don't see you, have a great day. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap and then we're gonna go load the trailer, so I suppose let's do this.